talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Miami, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. He takes it in, and Crowder with the jam.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Lowry outside. Now here's Tucker. And here's Robinson. Goes back up. Outside for Butler. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Booker pulls it down. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Tucker with a screen. The shake. And it's Robinson penetrating. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Paul against Butler. Up top, Booker. Out to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Ayton, a screen on Lowry. To the inside. Ayton passes to Crowder. Stolen by Lowry. Stolen by Bridges. Stolen by Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. It's tipped. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler passes to Lowry. Takes a 3. Robinson can't hit. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Tucker. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Their confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Crowder with a steal. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Out to the wing. Here's the 3. And Tucker gets it to go.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Crowder. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Tucker. 3-pointer off the mark.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. 3-pointer, Bridges.
I mean, he closed the gap on that play with his speed. Jimmy Butler on defense is a treat to watch.
Here's Robinson, stolen by Booker. And they're on the break. Bridges with it, picked up by Lowry. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Over to the wing, from the arc. Tucker, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Ball finds Bridges. Outside Paul. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to Tucker. Lets it go from deep. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, rejected by Ayton. They retain possession. Count it. Outside Booker. No good on the triple. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. And
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Yep, that one goes.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ayton with a screen. The 3 ball. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Ayton. And that's a foul. Called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Lowry with it. Now guarded by Booker. Stolen by Booker. Bridges right side. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Lowry. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 3-point Miami lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Outside Tucker. There's the triple. That one's no good. 2 for 10, and he's cold out there. Paul passes to Crowder. For 3, Booker. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Drops in the 3.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
Pass to Crowder from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3-pointer.
Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
And here's Booker. Minute 32 left in the first half. Crowder, a screen on Robinson. Back to Crowder. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Tucker from about 16. And Miami again with the bucket.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Here's a three from Paul. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Tries the spin move. Back to Crowder. Down low. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Over Adebayo. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Ayton. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Over Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And it's good for 2.
Crowder.
And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Butler on the wing. A good chance here. And he comes up with a bucket. Butler's got 5 points.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Ayton, the screen on Robinson. And here's Crowder from the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Victor Oladipo, and it's Vincent in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And he gets that one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Outside Johnson. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Martin from behind the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second basket.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Hero for 3. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns leading. Pass to McGee. Shoots. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. It's deflected. Here's the break. And he lobs it up top. And McGee with the stuff.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Oladipo. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Payne, the pass to Craig. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Heat ball.
Here's Vincent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now Oladipo inside. Leaps for it. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Shamet, puts up a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Here's Vincent. Again, the Heat misses.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
blocking foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Payne finds McGee, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Covered by McGee. To halt the run. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Johnson. Buries it down low. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Hero. Puts it up from 12. Deflected. From deep, Johnson. Counted from distance. Johnson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Hero. Phoenix grabs the miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Now here's Payne. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And McGee with the stuff.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Oladipo outside. Hero on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Payne outside. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Oladipo. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. Launches it. Kept alive. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, when you win the battle.
All right, coaches coming on the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
As always, Allie, we thank you. On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A line change here for Miami. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Paul with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. For 3, Booker. The putback. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And for the Heat, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. From deep. The long-distance 3 is buried. For Phoenix, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Outside Booker. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Booker. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And here's Lowry from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Again, the Heat misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Right side, Robinson. Beyond the arc. And again, the Heat missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Paul. Ayton with a screen. Puts it up. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Butler passes to Robinson. The three is up. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. And here's Bridges. Back to Booker. Ayton inside. Hounded by Adebayo. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Butler with a steal. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. And he's going for the oop here. And Crowder with the jam.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Little turnaround. Off the left rim and out.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
As you've seen, they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Lowry's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for DeAndre Ayton.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates who strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Crowder outside. Ayton in the high post. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Bridges. That shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Robinson with it. Butler up top. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And he gets it back. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Capella kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Hunter. Robinson pulls it in.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Collins looking around. Adebayo against Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Young passes to Hunter. Back to Young. Out to the right wing. Herder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Herder's a guy who can get you back in a hurry. You make one, he'll come back and get a 3 himself.
Outside Butler. High post shot. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
Butler on the way. From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Stolen by Robinson. And Tucker has it in the corner. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
He hits the second from the line.
Again, in the case of a player foul.
And he nails the 3rd. Here's Young. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Herder passes to Capella. And Butler, here we go. And that's going to be a travel.
Atlanta ball.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Drives to the hoop. Young's shot is good.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
To the right side. Offensive rebound Heat. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Robinson for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Herder, no good. Heat have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Passes it to Lowry. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Herder gets it to go.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herder credit.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The Heat trail by 6. And here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. In the corner, Herder with it. Back to Young. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 6.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Robinson kicks it to Tucker. Miami no good on that time either. Young from outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Robinson on the wing. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Capella, the pass to Young. Collins against Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Young against Lowry. The tray. Young's shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Capella bounce pass. The pass to Herder. Back to Collins. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Collins has got 5.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Back to Lowry. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Herder. He kicks to Young. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Over to the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And you have to love how eager Kevin Herder is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Tucker, beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Tucker's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Lowry with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 16. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it to Hunter. A 3 ball. And that one is off. The Heat shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Butler on the way. Fires for 3. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Offline with his 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now Tucker passes to Adebayo. He dishes it to Butler. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Takes the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Herter. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so it's Atlanta with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Hawks, 32.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so in the game for the Hawks, we got DeLon Wright. Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wright dishes to Gallinari. Right down low. Now recovering. And that one's good. Right. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Now their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Luwawu. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Butler. 17-foot shot on the way.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Now at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Atlanta leading by 13. And Wright kicks to Bogdanovich. The dish to Okongwu. It's stolen by Lowry. Outside Butler. There's the pass to Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Bogdanovich passes to Luwawu. Here's Okongwu. Dishes it to Gallinari. The Hawks again can't hit. Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. To the wing right side. Tucker. Oh, good on the triple.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Butler from outside. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lowry against Wright. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 13.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The Heat have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8 to the left wing. Lowry against Wright. Lowry dishes to Tucker. That 3 off the mark. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Bogdanovich with it. Lowry picks him up. That's good from Gallinari on the assist from Bogdanovich. Gallinari's got his first points in this one. Miami with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 3-pointer, Butler. Rebound, Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Lets the 3 fly, and Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
From deep 3-point range, and Wright pulls it down. Now, here's Okongwu. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Gallinari outside. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Atlanta with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to Tucker from deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Butler on the way. Shoots from the baseline, and he drops that one in.
Oh, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
Young looking around. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Lowry with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. The Hawks leading by 16. Capella finds Young. In the corner. Herder with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Pass to Tucker. From deep 3-point range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
And here's Young. He dishes it to Capella, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 16-point game.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Tucker can't get it to go.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fires the three. Robinson misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And a deep three from Young. The long distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Deep two from Robinson. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young against Lowry. Young with the ball. Hunter on the wing. 5 on the clock. Takes a three. No good. Shot missing. And it's Miami the other way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Trae Young.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
From deep. Rebound by Butler. And Miami has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Robinson. He can't get that one to fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Collins. Young outside. Herder passes to Young. The three. That one's not going to go. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stuck.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your team.
Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Three-point shooting is a strong suit for each of these teams. You think we've got a shootout in store for us, Doris?
Boy, hard to imagine that range effectiveness won't be the deciding factor when you live and die by the three, like these two teams do. You can't deviate from that.
Conley with the ball from deep three-point range. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Over to the left wing. Tucker drains the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Conley from deep. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Robinson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. The Heat rebound.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Mitchell's got 6.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Conley. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Robinson. To the wing on the left. And here's Lowry. O'Neal pulls it in. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Butler. Robinson with it. Over Mitchell. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Now here's Gobert. Left side Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Lowry. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Pass to Tucker. From downtown. Again, the Heat misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
The 3 from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. As the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Robinson. Over Mitchell. Misses off the right iron. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Gobert. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell's shot is good.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
To the left side wing, Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And you hear it again and again. Utah Jazz culture.
We got guys who are continuously making plays.
And Grant, for the Utah Jazz, that's something that's been that way for a long time.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, we forget the San Antonio Spurs modeled their culture after Utah long ago. Now, selfless, team first, and competitive is what they're all about.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Conley against Lowry with the step back. Conley passes to Mitchell. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Right wing. Here's Tucker. The three-pointer off the mark.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Rebound by the Heat.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Robinson. Here's Tucker. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Tucker's got 8 points. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell to stop the drought. Buries the jump shot. He's got 14.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Lowry outside to the left wing. And Tucker gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Mitchell. And he... Oh, wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Tucker. Off target from three-point range. Utah has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Here's Lowry. It's blocked by Gobert. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Butler on the wing. Back to Tucker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the paint. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Three-pointer O'Neal on target from range. O'Neal's got 5 points.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Tucker, no good. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
The Jazz.
Allie, as always, thank you. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Tucker. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Pass to O'Neal. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Hernan Gomez comes in for Bogdanovich. Gay's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Mitchell. Fires top of the key. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. 16 feet out. Robinson can't hit. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. To the wing, right side. Conley passes to Gay. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Tucker.
And just wasn't able to set up the time.
Alexander Walker is checked in for Utah.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Robinson's got 6. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Off the mark there with a 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hernan Gomez. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Outside Tucker. Fires from deep. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Butler against Gay. Back to Hernan Gomez. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tries to break his ice, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside for Mitchell. Conley against Lowry. The 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Left side Butler. For 3. They get it back. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Free throw good, Robinson.
Now at the line, Duncan Robinson.
And both free throws good for Robinson. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And it's all from 3-point range.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovic. And yep, it's good.
Well, Bogdanovic looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Outside Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Utah with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. And stolen by Adebayo. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Butler. And again, the Heat missing. The Jazz shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. Second chance effort. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player. But the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Back to Tucker. Over Bogdanovic. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich on the wing. And another miss by Utah. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's a minute 54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Can't connect from short range. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Adebayo finds Butler. Out left to the wing. For 3, Lowry. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Mitchell, the kick out to Conley. The 3, nails it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Robinson passes to Butler. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tucker. A little mid-range shot is up. And again, the Heat missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's the 3. The rebound by Lowry. And so here is Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Outside Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Lowry outside. Butler on the wing. Takes the 3. Ooh, he buries it.
Under duress of the shot.
Allie, thank you as always. For Doris Burke.
Support your team. Make sure to get home.
everyone, let's get ready for some NBA. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Paul. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Paul with the steal, and here are the Suns now. For 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Pass to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Right wing. Here's Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Paul for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Here is Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Over Booker. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. No good. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Lowry. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Ball against Robinson. Here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Butler on the way. And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges with it. Lowry picks him up.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Butler. And it's all evened up.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside Lowry. Here's Tucker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Robinson misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Robinson left side, and there's the pass to Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Booker with no one around, and he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 10.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Paul, guarded by Tucker. In the corner, it's Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Clock at 6 for 3. Booker. Miami grabs the miss. Now here is Lowry. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Come on and get loud.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Miami. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Robinson on the wing. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up quick stuff around the big fella. I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Here's Butler following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Lowry dishes to Tucker. A three-pointer, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Paul outside, tries the spin move. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Now Robinson, poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Phoenix leading by 9. And here's Booker. 10 points for him. Cans it from downtown.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Baseline jumper. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Paul. He takes it in. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Three-pointer, Lowry. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Stolen by Robinson. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix leading by 9. Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Robinson for 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Offensive rebound. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Lets it go with a three. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Robinson for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence. Oh, great ball movement there.
Paul against Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Ayton.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry with the ball. Butler on the wing. Over Paul. And too long on the shot.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And so it's Phoenix with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
16.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, a very effective first half.
Thank you, David, and we'll be as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4.
Jimmy Butler.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul surveying the floor. The 3. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 14-point game. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Shot, high post. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Spins for 3. Booker. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. The Heat trail by 14. Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. Over Paul. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. A nice shot by Booker.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Tucker has it in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Tucker's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Paul with the 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson for 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns leading by 14. Bridges kicks to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Stolen by Tucker. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
3-point.
Tucker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Stolen by Tucker. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target from 3-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
For the three. Phoenix no good that time either.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Driving the lane. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the middle. Stolen by Tucker. To the paint. And it's Butler with the jam.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
Ball against Lowry. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his second.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:29 left in the third. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Lowry gets it to go.
Assisted by.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Bridges misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Lowry from outside. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bridges dishes to Booker. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end. You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Ayton a screen on Butler. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Booker fires from way outside. And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4.
Miami ball.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at point. The Heat trail by 12. Outside Butler. And the 3 off target. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. Bridges misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. There's the 3. And the Suns miss again. And Miami shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Lowry finds Robinson. No good with the triple. Suns leading by 10. The drive by Booker. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Here's Butler. Another shot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Down low, here's Butler. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Crowder kicks the ball. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball against Lowry. Booker in the corner. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Heat trail by 6. Butler from outside. Booker pulls it in.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Phoenix leading by 6. It's stolen by Lowry. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
The Suns have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. Suns have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Back to Bridges. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Bridges outside. Inside, here's Booker over Robinson. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Outside for Lowry. Outside Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. Robinson against Booker. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.
Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block.
Yes, sir! Oh, my!
Throw that one up top. What a play. What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Hey, rejected by Capella. For 3, Robinson. Doesn't go for him. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Herder can't hit. And here's Adebayo. Pass to Tucker from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Young, the pass to Collins. Capella against Adebayo. And Capella gets it to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Lowry against Young. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Hunter passes to Collins.
Blocking foul on Van Adebayo. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Young, here we go. Pass to Herder. 4-3. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's both from the stripe. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. And again, the Heat missing.
AD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, poked away. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. A good look from Young. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Young's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
It's Herder on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Miami has gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range here in the first. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Tucker. And the three off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Here's Collins. And Tucker pulls it down. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Out to Lowry. Shoots from the line. Unable to get that one. Young on the attack. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Collins. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 6. Let's take a quick break. And
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get down.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Herder showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job. And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
It's hauled in by the Heat.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Fires from deep. Again, the Heat misses. The Hawks trailing. Capella inside. Checked by Tucker. Capella can't get it to go. For Miami, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And here's Butler outside. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. And here's Lowry from the arc.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Back to Capella, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Butler, good. Butler's got 5 now. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
4 on the clock. Here's Young. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Lowry with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Capella finds Young. Going inside, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Pass to Butler. Launches a 3. And Young pulls it down.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
To the inside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to Butler. Here's Tucker. No good from outside.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Herder can't hit.
Yeah, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
For 3, Lowry nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Here's Young. And stolen by Adebayo. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry against Young. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. On up the court. Back to Hunter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got DeLon Wright, Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic from long range. Pure from 3-point range.
How about that touch, Bogdanovic? That time from way out.
Lowry outside. Here's Butler. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 1. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
These teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow. This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Right attacking. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Back to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler with a steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Out to the right wing. Tucker. And again, Miami with a triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Wright attacking. Uses the glass on the layup. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Tucker's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Back to right. Here's a Kongwu. Shot clock at 6. Right outside. It doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Over to the left wing. Offline with a 3. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And stolen by Adebayo. Tucker inside. Okongwu on him. Outside Robinson. 1:41 left in the third. Hits the trifecta. Robinson's got 6 points.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Here's Wright. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. And here's Tucker. He's covered by Gallinari. Back to Okongwu. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Lowry outside. It's Robinson, high post. Bogdanovich on him. Robinson passes to Butler. 20 feet out. Again, the Heat score.
Yeah, nice to have Jimmy Butler on your side. He's got that ability to score when it's not so easy out there.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Outside Butler. There's the drive. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out in front, up 9. And we're coming.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Lowry against Young. Here he goes. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Lowry left side. Outside Tucker. From behind the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. From deep three-point range. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
Capella hits them both. Here's Lowry. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Robinson. Crosses over. Capella with the defensive effort. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Young. Back to Collins. On the take. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Lowry against Young. Now here's Lowry. The D's right on him. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson finds Lowry. No good with the triple.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Lowry against Young. Capella with a block.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Launches it. And that one's good. Young. Now just a 1-point Heat lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Capella. Outside Herder. To take the lead. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Young against Lowry. Butler up top. Outside Robinson. Driving in. And a big finish by Robinson.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And he slams it in one-handed.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Pass to Butler. Spins with the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Young against Lowry. And Young draws the double. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lowry against Young.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Capella. It's Herder on the wing. Robinson defending.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now Tucker from deep. Oh, the trifecta!
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
To the wing on the left. Young against Lowry. Young inside. Oh, he missed it! Capella. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. With thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
Thanks again
For Brent Barry. Brent.
basketball team. Drive home.
DA thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Utah the rebound. Gobert can't hit. On offense, here are the Heat. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Back to O'Neal, pass to Bogdanovich. From downtown, ball's knocked loose. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Steps back. Outside Butler. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And so here is Miami. Lowry kicks to Butler. From outside, off the mark. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell against Lowry. That's short off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Miami again turning it over. The Jazz have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Traps in the tray.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Lowry from outside. Miami no good on that time either. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Gobert. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Over Adebayo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And Utah, another 3.
That's a pretty good stroke from Bogdanovich. Really pure form on that.
Robinson for 3. They get it back.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Conley surveying the D. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fader on the way. The kick outside to Butler. No good again that time.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Conley. Now the pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot to the inside. Shoots from 8. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 9. Outside Robinson. He's off on that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Utah another three.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's the Utah.
All right, Booker's coming on the court.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center. The shot's good. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Now Tucker following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. They get it back. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz leading by 11. Driving in. Out to Conley. From the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Robinson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Fires from 14. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Don't tell me the mid-range game is dead. Jimmy Butler doing work right there.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Heat on D. They trail by 9 points. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Over to the left wing. Tucker can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's 3 pointers off the mark.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. So it's Miami now. 11-point game. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Launches it. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Robinson with it. Now defended by Gobert.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Conley against Lowry. Out to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Lowry from deep three-point land. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's tipped. Butler against O'Neal.
Well, Jimmy Butler is always a threat to score. His ability to get to a spot and shoot it with confidence, wow, impressive.
Conley against Lowry. Conley kicks to O'Neal. No good on the 3. The Heat trail by 10. Adebayo drives in. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And so it's the Utah Jam enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field goal. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step... With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. The Heat trail by 10. Left side Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Tucker can't get it to go. Out to the right wing. O'Neal from long range. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Nails the wide open jump shot. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 12 now for Utah. Lowry against Conley. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Over Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And a menace defensively, Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Keeps it alive, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Butler, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Adebayo drives in. He kicks it to Lowry. Outside Butler. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Utah.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. He's got 13.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
To the wing right side. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. From deep. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz leading by 15. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Launches a three, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Tries the spin move. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Haskell with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Haskell's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Heat trail by 15. Lowry drawing the double team. Here's Robinson, and the layup falls. Robinson's got 9 points.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here he goes. Alexander Walker passes to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. This one for three. Second chance shot. Here's Pascal. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3. And for the Heat, they're shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game. Clarkson outside. No good there with the step back J. Robinson against Clarkson. Robinson passes to Adebayo for 3. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Well, the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Pascal. From past the arc, and the Jazz another three.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Robinson misses. Utah leading by 13. Three-pointer. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Outside Butler, over Pascal. And it's Butler missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Whiteside. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Jacks up a three. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Outside for Robinson. The three ball. A three-pointer is right on target.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Right wing. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Robinson. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Robinson for three. The Heat with a fresh 14. Adebayo finds Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From deep. And Pascal pulls it down. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. From deep three-point range and the miss. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Even early on in this one.
43. The Heat, 33.